Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to the video of the Brothers Talk About episode 5
of Falcon Winter Soldier, baby.
Truth.
Episode number 5 titled Truth.
And we're about to spread some truth. Spoilers, so make sure you've already seen this episode.
Alright, so
if not, come back, put this in your
Samurai Jack.
Watch later. Here we go.
Episode 5.
John Walker.
Starts off how I wanted it to.
The last episode
was crazy.
Yeah.
You all know that was crazy. Alright? It was a crazy episode.
Picked up at a really good point.
And it picked up, yeah, about where I mean, I would have liked to see right, like, the people's reactions maybe, like, how did he leave that situation?
Yeah.
But it basically was, like, pretty soon after, so he's in this, I don't know where
he looks out of breath running.
Yeah, he's running
like an abandoned, like, train yard
sawmill.
or shipping.
Yeah, I guess, like a train yard, yeah. First, he kind of is, like, going through a little bit of PTSD.
Yeah, he's like,
what
have I done?
He's like, oh, man, but,
you know. I feel bad that Battlestar died like that.
It does suck. It really does suck.
But in his mind throughout the whole episode too, I didn't like how he thought that one guy made it all. Like he killed him.
He really didn't. He knows he didn't kill him. He's trying to justify. Yeah, exactly. He's trying to justify his kill. He's trying to justify murdering this dude.
He's just unstable. He's a broken man. He's unstable, and his mind's fractured. He was a good guy at the start, and you just knew something was off.
He got corrupted.
It's a big position, and it's a high.
Like Uncle Ben once said.
Yeah.
With great power comes great responsibility.
So this big fight happens with Falcon, Sam, and John Walker, which I thought was pretty good.
Low light, you know why? Because they're trying to save on like special effects and stuff. It's like
I feel like honestly, like it was a good fight.
It was a good fight.
It could have been a lot better. Like it could have been better.
I don't like how. I feel like everybody wants Falcon to use his gadgets and his stuff. I mean, they already killed Little Red Ring, Little Red, whatever his name, Red Wing.
Yeah, Red Wing. Yeah.
They don't. He should have used more things like laser beams or something like that.
Well, even just a more hand-to-hand grenade. Because you see someone like Sharon, right? She got all the moves.
Yeah.
But then Falcon just like,
yeah.
Like they punch.
And Bucky's so
neuter.
He's
a neutered.
He's a neutered little puppy.
Yeah.
He's literally like, it's not even funny.
He's like just punching the shield. Like
I just want Bucky, honestly.
To go ape crap.
I want him to be happy with his life and not go around killing people savagely. But I need him to become
Winter
Soldier when it needs to be.
Yeah.
It's just so frustrating. Like, you got Winter Soldier, Civil War, he's a complete badass, and he's just so nerfed, it's not even funny.
Even in Civil War, he wasn't as good. But Captain America Winter Soldier, he's absurd.
I know.
Like,
he has no emotions, character. He has nothing to worry about, and he's just straight kill mode.
But even still, you could still beat up people without going kill mode. Like that,
he did good. I don't like how his arm glitched out, too, when he fell. His arm didn't really ever glitch out before.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, because maybe it's just something.
Maybe more teched out maybe now. It's more like technology.
Anyway, the fight was cool. It ended obviously with the arm getting broken.
Oh yeah, these arms.
That's what he needed. It looked like they broke his back too. Like when Sam and him, they both clashed at him, and I thought they broke his back, but he's walking fine with just an arm and a sling.
He's like Batman.
They let this guy go, even though I think he should have got like, if they were gonna treat him right and let him go, scot free. The guy's walking around.
Yeah, true, but
he's kind of like, you just got done killing someone. You should go through some type of rehab, like.
Yeah, true. But also maybe they're thinking of almost justified, not justified, but like give him almost like a pass because of how high up as a respect level he has.
The amount of damage that the Flag Smashers have done, but
yeah,
it's still I don't know. So
but,
moving on, they go.
So then we kind of have this like downtime a little bit. Going back and forth between scenes with Bucky and Sam and scenes with John, but then kind of like the big cameo, which I thought was really disappointing. They like some leakers made it seem like it was gonna be something big.
I know, I kept seeing that too, but it was like, just the guy from the first episode, right?
Huh?
Was that technically who was? It was either one of three people. The
girl, the Val lady, that guy. I think that's the biggest one.
Lady
that has to be the biggest one.
Seinfeld lady, and
I'm not gonna act like I know who she is. Like she's just kind of like maybe she's a power broker. Because she knew that he had the... She kind of hinted that she knew he had the serum.
Maybe?
So maybe she's supposed to be the power broker?
I was thinking that too, but I was like, maybe...
She's like, oh, I know you have the serum, don't worry about that.
I want to know what Sharon Carter was doing, because she called...
Yeah, who's she talking to?
Somebody. Yeah. She's like, somebody speaking another language or something, and she's like, I need you, it'll be worth it this time, or what, I don't know what she said. Yeah. So, that was random. I don't really care about Falcon in his boat.
Yeah.
I get that it's a family thing
and it's character development, like more like learning about Falcon, but yeah, like
there's so many other people out there, and freaking Bucky is just like messing with him, going like, "Oh, hey Sarah,
I know. The thing I thought was, so there's that, people were speculating that there was this whole subplot with the vaccine situation where how they kind of took it out because it related too much with COVID.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about it with this episode when Falcon's friend Torres comes in. It's like, this guy has not been in any of the series since that
the first
episode.
Yeah.
And it makes no sense.
Yeah.
So I think that maybe his plot had to do more with that.
There's so many things. I feel like it's a good show.
It's kind of weak on story, though.
But you
I think that's why.
could totally tell that there was the background elements that they got rid of.
Mm-hmm.
That
I believe it.
They talked about, and it just makes sense. There's videos on it on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. But
how they've changed the plot.
there's just too many like points where it's like, is this whole show really just about the Carly girl with the Flag Smashers and John
I don't
Walker?
understand how our stupid little app works, and like everybody just wakes up and
I think
she
they're
sends
like,
out a little ping, and they're like, "All right, let's go."
because people agree with her message.
Screw crap up.
Yeah, and so then
They're all just walking like zombies, or like what do they all got? They all got Sprint or AT&T.
They all
How do they have 5G data?
Oh,
like they're
how do people have so much free time?
yeah.
How they all
They're just sitting in the park.
They're chilling in the park like they're having a little like picnic
I guess
get together.
after the snap, I guess you just can like people here that just sit
Lucky
around
can't get
collecting
paid.
stimulus checks.
Sam can't get
He
paid.
was an essential worker. He was essential, so that's why all the essential people got screwed.
But yeah. So then kind of seeing more with Bucky and Sam training with the Shield. That was cool.
that. That was a cool montage.
I like that.
And I like how they finally came to what's it called?
Yeah, so that's kind of like
understanding each other.
with what the boat kind of scene was about. I think
They really like molded it to make it set up like all the big plot things. They kind of didn't bring it to a close, but really tied a lot of things up for the most part. With John Walker getting told by the Senate or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Oh, one thing, I'm surprised at how quickly they wrapped up Zemo's plot.
Yeah, I think he's gonna escape. I mean,
for sure.
I don't know how well he'll handle 3 Dora Milaje people, but
I think he'll escape the prison. They said that they're taking him to the raft.
what was he really thinking? Bucky was gonna shoot him though. I seen that shot in the trailer when the bullets were falling, but I'm not.
That was like his way of making.
Why would
more
Zemo?
amends.
If Zemo knew that Bucky was gonna find him, and he's like, "Oh, I thought you would have found him sooner." Like, why does Zemo keep? I understand that he would have family in Sokovia, but why is he like mourning right at the grave when anybody could find him there? So it just seems a little stupid. Like he just wasted. You went from where he was at.
Yeah, why did
all
he
the
even
way
bother
there.
escaping? I guess I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
It's really weird. I don't like that. I think he should have been a little bit harder to find, or there should have been something else going. Like he
should have been doing something.
It felt like it was so easy. He just was there. Bucky just walks up.
If Dora Milaje just walk up, they take him.
I didn't like that.
But I like
whatever.
I like the Bucky part of it though. I like how he was like, he has the bullets and he's kind of like almost symbolizing that like you don't have control over me anymore. Like I don't need to kill people to kind of get myself being almost like.
I just didn't like that whole scene. I just thought it was weird. I thought it was forced and weird.
But the Zemo part I think was forced, yeah. But then we're kind of seeing more of
the
Falcon.
guy Isaiah.
Oh yeah,
He
yeah.
brought the shield after.
Yeah, that
Hearing
that was,
his story was pretty interesting, but
yeah, I just feel like with that too, that almost kind of felt rushed as well. Like it kind of like it's like, oh, he's in the back, and talks to him a little bit, which it was interesting. Like kind of like his point of view, he kind of is like from all the trauma that he's experienced, he doesn't want nothing to do with Captain America. Like he thinks that whole thing's like a bunch of BS.
Yeah, and they're really like pushing it like the agenda, like trying to make it sound like no African American, no black guy can become Captain America, even though we all know that obviously Sam's gonna hold the shield.
I guess
whipping
it makes sense from his story point of view because he was tortured.
Yeah,
and like he grew up in the time when it wasn't easy.
It didn't seem as possible now.
Yeah,
it was a good episode, but there was just some things that I felt like they're really just trying to shoehorn in for the last episode. I feel like I have a feeling it might be like the end of WandaVision where it was just like big rushed battle climactic scene.
I get that. Yeah,
it's gonna happen at the vote. You saw where they're all what are they trying to do?
Yeah, so they're like
in New York.
Yeah, they're discussing the immigrant thing with all of Carly's people.
Yeah, that guy's name I don't remember who showed up randomly.
He's the
young kid. He said, "Oh, there's a ping in New York." Like,
it's Torres.
There we go.
So, one thing that I want to mention is I thought it was pretty cool. I liked the part of the episode, Sam's Rocky training montage. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, that was. Yeah,
like,
I like how
progressively showed his like getting better with the shield.
Yeah.
Like it was he couldn't catch it at all, and he slowly started to like get it with bad, like could barely just about catch it, and then he get all fluid with it.
I feel like most people can throw it like how Hawkeye did in like Age of Ultron, and obviously John Walker being
you can throw, but can you receive it?
Like a military person who was fit and athletic, and Falcon is too, but you have to do some special training to be a wide receiver for the shield, you know?
So at the end of the episode, the final cap of it kind of ends off with the big tease of the next week's episode, which I'm super excited for. But we see that they're kind of setting up for this big fight. This big fight between the Flag Smashers and Sam. Possibly even Bucky might come back to this fight, which I imagine he would. But
obviously, yeah.
So we see that they're kind of setting up to capture, maybe capture or maybe even just kill these senators, government leaders, to kind of prevent the action of this new law that they're going to be putting in place
to get rid of
the immigrants from is she Sokovia? No, it's not Sokovia.
All around.
Because everyone kind of came together when the snap happened. That's why
the GC something,
GDC,
something like
that. But we kind of see that that's going to be the big plot point. Obviously, Carly don't like them. Sam is going to protect against them, and that's the ending.
One thing I didn't like, though, like, Carly must be so deep undercover. And she's literally right at the
I was thinking that too. She's just chilling on the park bench.
So they recruited the guy, and he's like, "Oh, we're criminals now." The guy from the first episode, the UFC fighter guy from
Skipper, Jumper, some kind of name.
Winter
like that.
Soldier.
I forget the name, but yeah, he's a UFC fighter. But that'd be cool to kind of add him on to do more fighting with, and he wants vengeance on Sam.
Yeah,
he wants to get revenge.
I
want
to kill Sam.
Yeah. The Falcon. He wants to kill the Falcon.
We'll see Sam in his new suit. It showed him it ended with him looking at it. So
which I think is cool.
I wonder if it's gonna have a dash of white in it, like the Captain. Is it gonna look like Captain America?
I think Bucky.
Or is it just gonna be updated? I was saying, you know how John Walker was ripping off his wing. You gotta have. I think he should have his wings made out of material, like how Iron Man had his last suit, where it basically could form because he could. You know,
that'd be cool. The nanotechnology.
So when he put out his arm. Like when Thanos or somebody was like hatching at his arm, he could the suit morphed itself.
Yeah, that was cool.
So that way his wing wouldn't be able to get ripped off, or he could like, I don't know.
Or a vibranium wing. Okay, be ripped.
Well, the same thing like T'Challa's suit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So one thing I thought about that was probably gonna see a Captain America design because it was Bucky's last favor for the Wakandans. So I think that the suit is going to have a Captain America-like design since Bucky designed it from the Wakandans. And I think that he's going to make it so, like, kind of fulfilling that whole thing where Steve chose him. So it's going to be, like, officially the next Captain America. It's going to be the Falcon mixed with Captain America's suit combined.
That's what I was thinking.
Like the comics. So it's going to be, like, a full adaptation, which I'll throw up a picture of how it looks in the comics on the screen. But I think that would be pretty cool to see.
Interesting. So we'll get to see that, and then everybody saw the end credit scene, the post credit scene.
Mm-hmm.
John Walker, kind of like Iron Man style, forging a shield.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what does this guy think? The shield's gonna fold, going up against anything, if it's not some type of special metal.
It's just a box of scraps.
Box of scraps.
Box of scraps.
With a box of scraps.
He puts his little Medal of Honor thing. He's like, let me put little knickknacks on it, little trophies, little stuff.
I thought it was gonna be an entire shield of just made out of his little buttons. Like on the shield.
He's painting it. He's like, let me get this paint.
Yeah.
All you need is like the music in the background. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, you could be carving the shield.
Yeah.
I'll buy you some time.
So what did you guys think? Did you guys like the episode? What did we leave out that we didn't talk about that you thought was important? What do you guys think of what's going to happen with Sharon Carter? What do you think is going to happen with Zemo? Is he going to come back, or is his story arc done? I think they're going to save his story arc probably until the Thunderbolts, or maybe something might happen with him.
They're probably going to.
He's going to be on the raft on the.
They're going to make some sort of like Suicide Squad movie with the Thunderbolts, like the ragtag group.
He's going to be in that big floating like prison.
Yeah, like at the end of Civil War.
Yeah, I doubt he'll be there long, but you never know.
No way he's there long.
What's going to happen? Is anything going to happen with the guy Isaiah? Is he going to just be forgotten or respected by the end of the series? Are they going to, because they kind of keep touching upon him?
Will they bring justice for him?
Who knows? What do you guys think? Let us know. Did you enjoy the video? Give us a thumbs up if you did.
Subscribe to the channel.
And make sure you stay tuned for our newest videos coming up soon.
Alright, so with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video and see you guys next time.
Have a good one.